Hey Gene, I think this the one, baby. It's your boy Killer, Grant, Atlantic, Chain of Command. Yeah, clap, clap, yeah. Listen, I don't know what y'all be doing. We be making that good music. Others try, but don't confuse it. Let me show you why I do it. Jersey. Our podcast, what's going on? We're waiting for my homie, Atlanta Zone, Southwest Zone, the SWAT Zone, Gorilla Zoe. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. This is Atlanta Week right here. We tapping in with only monumental artists this week. We might have a surprise for y'all later on in the week. I ain't even going to reveal that yet, but make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We got Gorilla Zoe tapping in with us right now at You Better Not Lie podcast. It's your man Kilogram. As you could know, I got the new single called Cash App right now. That's on all streaming platforms. We're going to tap in. Zoe.
What's up with it?
How you doing, sir?
I'm good. Can you see me and hear me?
Yeah, I can see you right now. Yeah, I can see you. You just got to get stationary. Yeah, you good right now?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, okay. You must have been what you been exercising?
Most definitely.
All right, listen, man. For one, I wanted to tell you, man, I appreciate you agreeing to sit down and do this interview. You are now in New Jersey, you in Philly, you in Delaware, you in Connecticut, you in New York. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's a great thing. That's
You on the
appreciate
you on the East Coast, man. I appreciate it. But listen, before we start the show, I always like to give the artists that come on here, I like to give them their flowers, man. So can I give you your flowers?
For sure, I would love it.
All right, Gorilla Zoe, born in the southwest side of Atlanta, aka known as the SWATs, correct? All right, he was signed to Block Entertainment in partnership with badboysouth, but during his major label run, his releases were also distributed by Atlantic Records. His best-known albums, Welcome to the Zoo in 2007, Don't Feed the Animals in 2009, and King Kong in 2011, a slew of mixtapes with a lot of popular DJs. And did you release anything independent on Koch, Empire, anything like that? Let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
No problem.
But yeah, you are all correct. The third album was released through E1. What
E1, okay.
Koch turned into E1 at the time.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, and then throughout my whole career, I've dropped mixtapes and singles independently with different distributors.
Right.
The situation with the Koch thing, like for a whole year or two, I didn't really know what was going on as I was turning to music. I didn't know that Bad Boy had left Atlantic.
Wow.
Nobody told me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just turning in music. I'm like, bro, what's going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Once I found out, it was like, okay, well, they're releasing all their artists except for like a couple, and you one of the ones they want to keep, but they want to like downgrade you or offgrade you to another label. It was some crazy wild stuff, but when you don't really understand the camaraderie and you're not on the inner circle, you can't really,
you're not privy to the business. You're just an artist, and at the end of the day, back when you were signed, artists didn't have so many rights. You know what I mean? You kind of moved around and did what the label said, the A&Rs, managers, road managers. You just showed up and did your big one.
No, they had a thing so monopoly. This nigga so tied up.
Right. But I wanted to ask you, because I was watching the Big Facts interview, and you said that before you went to Block Entertainment, you was with some independent guys. The record Hood Figure was out. Big shout out to your homeboy Chris Flame that produced it, and also it wasn't just Chris Flame; it was DJ Dana. Correct? Was that a combination?
That's Dana ended up. I love Dana. Shout out DJ Dana. Uh,
Okay.
I I definitely don't think that record would have been everything it is without Dana putting those flutes in there
Okay, I got it. Okay.
and then doing some of the, you know what I'm saying, like adding some
Yeah.
drum work. It was, it was it took a village on that record.
Right. So what I wanted to speak to is you said something to the effect that you were independent at first. You said I'm independent. The record Hood Figure is already out. We took it to Akon, and at one point Akon is always in Africa. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
guess I don't know. Did you grow impatient and just say, hey, we need another route right now?
No, it was life circumstances, pressure,
Right.
and I didn't at that at that maturity level and age I was at, uh, I was easily moved around.
Got you.
Yeah,
Got you.
it was like, oh, okay, we're going. I need to go here. I'll go. Okay, and you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying. You think that's best? You think that's best? And like, I really was. I was
Yeah.
really questionable. You know what I'm saying? Not naive or not more impressionable. I believed in people around me.
Got you. I think it wasn't a bad move to go to Bad Boy because at the same time, Block Entertainment, they had just had the success with Boys in the Hood. You got Young Jeezy there, and
Yeah,
then you dropping that single. It was right on time, and you guys was leading the movement with Bad Boy South, correct?
yeah, most definitely. I'm not a man. I never regret any of it at
Yeah,
all. Hindsight is always 2020.
I
That's what I'm
got you.
saying.
All right,
But I don't regret anything.
before I go into it, man, like I think I seen something in you on Instagram, man. Your spirit, man. It just seems like you in a different headspace than you were 2011, 12 when you was in the game heavy. It just seems like you're on this spiritual journey, man. So can you speak to that? Like because like I watched the interview and you seem the way you speak, the way you don't like to talk bad about people. You're not in the trap mode perspective anymore. So
Yeah,
talk to that, man. Has God touched your heart? Like what's going on with Zoe?
God touched my eyes, um, pulled the scales off my eyes, and healed my heart. Because once you see, then that's painful. So you got to go through a healing process. And once I went through that, I understood that um, everybody else is hurt. So how can you be mad at the same thing that has happened to you happened to many others?
Right.
Um, and I got a perspective, a different perspective that it's a little different. It's a little different. So it gives me a responsibility and that comes with the peace of
Right.
knowing. You know what I'm saying? So uh, with this, I'm able to connect and understand from other people's shoes.
Yeah. Did you see that before when you was in the game? The money's coming in, the women are flocking, the cars. Did you see that was that light on then? Or I think, what got you to that point?
Pain.
Pain. I see that you talked about being sober now. Was it because you had some demons you were facing and now that you arrived out of that, you can see clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Somebody said a long time ago, and I remember that once you know, you know.
Right.
Once
And
you know,
and, and I'm a segue. Listen, man. I left Islam yesterday. I've been practicing Islam for 3 years, right? And 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 when I tell you about spirit, when I when I went to your page, when I seen that you followed me on the gram, and then I started to go through some of your, your photos, your videos, and I said, yo, it's something about this brother that just got good energy, like a safe space. You know what I mean? But when I tell you that I wasn't a good Muslim, I didn't pray, I couldn't figure out Arabic. It was a lonely religion for me. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like the energy, real talk, it brought me to reach out to you to see exactly like what's on your mind. How did you achieve this peace? But I went to my imam and I told him, I said, hey, I don't believe Islam is for me anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm asking for your blessing to return back to Christianity because I'm really lost in this religion, right?
Okay, I get you.
But I'm telling you, when you followed me and then I went to see your journey and I'm looking through your stuff, I'm going on YouTube and I'm seeing this spiritual cleanse that you have, I felt like I can learn something from you, man. You know
And
what I'm saying?
that's the most Gist thing in the world because it ain't me. It's the most high. So what you doing is like, man, you took courage that I've never took, and
Yeah.
went and tried to practice and learn Islam.
I tried. It was hard.
Right
The hardest thing I could ever do, man. It was hard for me.
now, my thing is I don't know it.
Yeah.
And I don't really deal in religion,
Right.
right? So, but that's not a push for everybody. And I'm like, you know what? I shun that or I shun that. It's like, no, I can't speak that. I don't know how to write that. I understand that this right here goes back to this language and that language. It can't none of y'all speak that language or write in that language or sing in that language.
Right.
So why am I listening? You know what? Let me just connect to God.
Yeah. 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 Right.
So that's where we're at, bro. It's like God has found you. God found you. You know what I'm saying?
Yo. But no, listen. Not only it was a couple of things happening for me, but then I can identify with you because I also am an artist. I came under the Atlantic Regiment, and I know a lot. I know a lot of the same things. I used to live in Atlanta. I used to live in Buckhead. I was signed to Red Zone Entertainment, so
Oh wow.
I was under Tricky and Laney.
Wow.
You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? I lived on DeForest Ferry Road. You know what I mean? So
Wow.
at the end of
Wow.
the day, it's like when I seen that you follow me and I seen that here's a guy that was in the game at the height of his success, but he has a clear perspective on life. Something's going on. I like that. I want to know what he went through to get this perspective because in this game, we're blinded by money, hoes, and clothes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wasn't never. So for me, I wasn't never no matter what it looked like to people, I was never blinded to it.
Okay.
I went through the motion, the painful motion of trying to fit in.
Right.
So going through that painful motion of like, man, I don't really like for me, I ain't never smoked, bro. I don't
Right.
smoke.
Or drink. Did you drink? You
No,
drink
no,
though.
I used to drink, but I don't drink no more. And I picked that up being around, you
The
know,
game.
yeah, being around the game is like, you know what, hey, you know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff you pick up because once you get in the car, it ain't no getting out the car.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I didn't even know what kind of car I was getting in. What we doing? It's like Boys in the Hood in that movie, like shit, ain't no, hey, let me out.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're
Like,
right.
okay, this the ride. I'm gonna try to be as aware and fluid as I can be in under this pressure that I'm under. And
Right.
that was and it's been decades. It's
Yeah.
been decades, bro. And I almost lost myself.
Did the game break you, man?
Yeah.
And,
It
and,
broke
and
the game that I did not know was a game. The way dudes uh control gates and let they attach things to you, whether it be drugs or girls, like
right.
not just, hey, here goes some groupies, like, no, we're gonna attach this woman to him. No, we're gonna make sure he has a fluent. We know, we know, we know we know the connect. We're gonna make sure that he always has his pills, always has his drugs, always has his liquor. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make sure he's always booked and certain. Like we got motion on him,
Right.
right? Because that little money ain't nothing. It's control.
Yeah.
How? And once I seen that, I was like, oh, see, y'all didn't come up with this game. Somebody else came up with the game. Y'all just players.
Right.
I see the game. Like the creator of the game see the game, but now I see the creator. Now I can see the creator's thought process. And I don't care how they come, I can see it. Because God gave me this vision.
Right.
And that's where it all went sour for me as far as camaraderie to the game.
Yeah. So let's talk about you. Hood Figga is blowing up. You know what I'm saying? You do the deal with Block. You get the joint effort with Bad Boy South. Do you get this big advance, or is your life still the same in Atlanta? You just a popular broke nigga, or you all right?
No, popular broke nigga.
So
It was no big advance.
It was no advance. It's no
No big.
It's
It
no
was no
2,500, 5,000. It's
no.
nothing.
It was definitely. After I finished my album, it was 12.5.
12,500. That's
It was
just for your pocket.
12,000 when starting the journey, and then 12,500 once the label says, "All right, we're about to drop the album."
Okay, cool. And then, but you getting 100% of your show money at this time.
No, you can't get 100. You can't get 100% of your show money rolling with management, security, and 50 niggas.
Yeah. Wow. So how did you figure it out? Did you have to be in the streets?
No,
I mean, we
no,
ain't going federal. This is 10,
no.
12, 15 years ago.
No, I never figured out. That's why you never see me. You never seen me doing no stupid stuff. I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I survived it.
Okay, that's
I
dope.
survived it.
All
You know what
right.
I'm saying? A lot of times that when people will, would think certain things, or I'm doing this, you might see me here, see me there, but like it was a lot of times that my life ain't really never changed, and that's why it's easy for me to maintain where I'm at now, even though, you know, what you see is what you've been seeing. You know what I'm saying? I could throw, it is what it is.
All right. So the record Lost, man, it's like it Lost was a record that it seemed like you wrote from your heart. And I watched on the interview where you said it was so much other music coming out in Atlanta. You know, what T.I. was doing, what Jeezy was doing, Gucci Man, Luda. But you, instead of you making a club banger, you wanted to give somebody some thought-provoking music from the heart. So what inspired the Lost? Were you feeling like that at the time you wrote that?
I would say so. It was a lot of influence. Big shout out to Ebony Love, John Boy on the beat. Big A was in there. Trey, Trey Mills. I think that having the opportunity to just open my heart that night we recorded it helped out a lot.
Did the label give you any pushback when you come off of such a big single like Hood Figga, and then you come in and say, "Hey, this is the next single"? Did they give you any pushback and say, "This ain't it"? Like,
yeah, for sure. Puff, I mean, the word was from Puff, like, man, what is this, man? We want some stuff like T.I., like Jesus, like, what is this slow? What is this slow music?
Right.
And man, I knew it was what it was. But I remember going to what was like the Christmas thing they had at Macy's at the mall at Lenox. And he was doing something up there. I had to go up there and perform my single. When Puff handed me the mic, he was like, "Here you go, Barry White."
That's what he said, because your voice is deep, or he talking about the song was.
It's the song. I got a deep voice, and it's a song. So you know what I'm saying. I wasn't giving him what he wanted, so he called me. He was like, "Here you go."
He called you Barry White. It's crazy, yo. It's crazy. Puff said he wants to shake some ass. You know what I mean? That's what Puff wanted to do. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
He want to dance. Now, Puff gonna run to the light. Unfortunately, uh, I didn't know I was light.
Right,
And I'm glad that I didn't shine like I'm finna shine, that I'm like I'm shining out with it. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Because, I would have been, I would have been unaware. But now that I'm aware, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no dancing over here. It's too late.
right. Now let me ask you this: Lost, watching the video, Lil Wayne never did the official video, right?
Yeah, yeah. From what I heard, um, Puff had just paid 500,000, like
Right.
250 for the video and
Mm-hmm.
250 for the song for Cassie.
Right.
So he didn't want to pay. Uh, uh, he didn't want to pay Birdman no more money.
Got you.
That's what was told to me. You know what I'm
Yeah. I
saying?
mean, it makes sense. It makes sense because when you watch the video, even to this day, it says Gorilla Zoe Lost featuring Lil Wayne, but Wayne don't pop up in that video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he couldn't get it clear.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it
But
wasn't Wayne's fault. Wayne did it. It is what
yeah,
it
yeah.
is.
But he did put it on his mixtape.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He knew what he
so
had.
so he
But
gave you some love. It was
yeah,
on it
I
was on that
appreciate it.
top. Yeah, that
And
joint
and
was
and
crazy.
Bird didn't really put. I think that be the label.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. So Hood Figga came out. You followed up with Lost. Um, After those two singles are out, the streets are buzzing. You're doing shows. Did you blow your load, or is Puffin them interested in a third single?
You said, did I do what?
Did
I'm
you
sorry.
kind of like, okay, after those two singles is out, are you more like, you buzzing, you doing shows? Are they giving you a budget for another single, or it's just like
I didn't get
that's
none
pretty
of.
much it?
I
Huh?
don't know. I wasn't privy to that information.
Or did you put
Okay.
something else out after that? After Lost came out, was there another big record that followed it?
Echo.
Echo. How did that do?
I put money behind it. I put effort behind it. I put energy behind it. I think Echo might be platinum now.
Oh, that's nice,
But they
bro.
didn't want that. They didn't want to back it. So
Yeah, but you backed it.
yeah, for sure.
Okay, and you said it might be platinum.
Yeah, it should be
Okay,
platinum now. The first Don't Feed the Animals
right.
is that album is if that album ain't platinum already, it's right there on the brink. And then I think Welcome to the Zoo is already platinum.
Okay.
So
Something.
these albums are going platinum a little like over
Now,
time.
now,
Maybe
now, let's speak to that because they go on platinum years and years later, right?
yeah.
How does that help you? Like, did you have good business?
Yeah, well, it's just I'm in the process of obtaining everything that's owed to me from
Right.
every corner of the universe.
Okay. And how is streaming today? Like, do you like the way streaming is right now, or you don't want to participate in it?
I mean, it is what it is. It's getting to
Right.
the fans. My job wasn't never to control the marketplace.
Right.
I didn't own the marketplace. I can tell you the marketplace ain't the same and it's not right, but I was never the creator of and responsible and in control of the market or the marketplace.
Right.
That's something else. My job is to make great music and be able to provide it or be providable for the fans. Now, even as a CEO of your own label, you still have to have a form of distribution. Now, you
Right.
can take the form of saying, you know what, I'm gonna go super fan, I'm gonna go direct to consumer, hand to hand, or come to my website, which is geogating or whatever you use to get D to direct to
Direct to consumer.
yeah,
Right.
DTC.
Yeah.
All right. So, but you only got so much reach. It's 8 billion people on the planet, and even though we're using streaming, like it's more than the DTC, there's still a faction of people that don't even have the opportunity to get it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But they have more of it, more than they have just going to Best Buy,
Okay.
right? The numbers are different. It's different, and we're coming to the world is different. We're coming to, you know, money is different. Currency is different. What matters is different, and it's going to continue to evolve. And people and things that don't evolve with the evolution of energy are not gonna, they're not gonna
Survive. You're
get.
not gonna survive. Yeah. You're right.
You
You're hitting on the nose. But let me ask you this. So I seen you had a beautiful little girl on live the other day. That I think I don't know how many children you have, but how do you become creative in this time, in this era, to not only give the music to the fans, but be able to pay your bills? Like, how creative do you get? Like, if you want to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the truth is, I've recorded about 5 to 6 albums in the last 3 to 4 years.
Nice.
I got open records, mixtape. I got so much stuff recorded, and it's so quality. It's like the best music that I've not only made, that I've heard.
Right, got it.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been in a different space.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful thing. So that part is done. This new thing we got called podcasts, and this, I'm here for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
This is the new shows right here. You being booked for a show right now. You know what I'm saying? And you get to advertise and sell whatever you selling to people. And what's sad is it's cool to hear a song, right? But people will rather watch you and hear how intellectual you are, learn something, see your personality, and then they go get the music. It's backwards now.
Well, this is more important to me. This is more important to me than being popular, or it's a different type of popular, because this is the real me. It's not curated.
Right.
It ain't I ain't got a bunch of jewelry on. I'm chilling. I'm at the crib, and this is the real me. And I'm getting to talk to the real you, and your consumer, your fan base, and your people become my people. My people become your people, and we just keep going.
Yeah.
Eventually, when things finish selling out, you know what I'm saying? We'll be sitting at the creme de creme.
Yeah, I agree. So, how has your sound evolved? The people want to know, is Gorilla still talking the trap, or has it been refined? You know what I'm saying?
Put this hoodie on.
We want to know, is we gonna hear the hood figure, or are we taking them to church? You know what I mean?
Listen, the church. Listen, the church is where you go when you need to fellowship. You need to be around camaraderie. But we are with the church on the move, and it's always been on the move. You know what I'm saying? I'm a warrior. I'm a part of a royal priesthood. I'm a real hood niggas. However you want to say it.
Yeah. Right.
So yeah, that's in me. It's in your blood. It's a bloodline thing. Well, it ain't gonna be. I speak from the perspective of it ain't been so easy for us. It ain't gonna be easy for us.
Right.
But we built for it. So I'm the essence.
Yeah.
It's always gonna be there, but it definitely has evolved into something more intricate.
Okay.
And interesting.
Okay, so what made you come back outside, man? Like, I look up. You say God.
God. Listen.
Right.
I was done, bro. I was done. I had them figured out. I said, man, you know what? I don't drop these mixtapes. I got this residual income. My kids growing up. I go do a show on the weekends.
Right.
I'm gonna ride this thing out, man. You know, I'm fishing. We're fishing on the weekdays. I'm chilling. I don't want to be around. You know what I'm saying? I want to. I don't want to have to fight for my life every day.
Right. I get it.
But hey, man, God got other plans.
Yeah.
We got to throw you back in the fire.
I see, because I look up. You on Big Facts. You on Beehive show in Atlanta, and then you the other one that I seen you on was Dirty Glove Bastard. So you hitting these platforms again, and the people's like, damn, what Gorilla Zoe, man? Like now you on this media run. Is there something that we getting ready to get from you? Is there an
Oh yeah.
album? Is there a big single, a video, something coming?
It's all that coming. All of it's lined up. It's
Okay.
all line and in line.
Okay.
And I'm working. It ain't
Right.
I ain't just come to, you know what I'm saying, put my toes in the water and dabble and get wet. I'm in head first.
Okay.
We're in the ocean. We're
I
in the
mean,
ocean.
listen. How do the young guys treat you? Do you like now that you feet on land in Atlanta? You a veteran. I'm
Yeah.
talking about the young thugs, the babies, the new Atlanta.
Yeah.
Do they see you if you happen to run into them and they giving you that goat representation, like saluting you? Like, have you ran into those guys?
Nah, I haven't been fortunate enough to spend that much time in any one place.
Right.
In which I didn't understand the ground the ground that had to be covered.
Okay.
I wasn't privy to it the first time, right? So you don't recognize it. And you going to these different radio stations, somebody, you're doing all of this stuff all over the country, right? Because the radio has taken a dip and uh different outlets serve that purpose. I found myself in a lot like people houses, different buildings.
Yeah, this is your man Kilogram, and today I'm in Buna, New Jersey to check out my man X from Taste the Earth Dispensary. Follow me as we go check him out. Let's go. X.
Yo,
listen, I finally made it down to Taste the Earth, man.
I appreciate
Tell me a little bit about your business,
yeah,
bro.
man. Yo, we're Taste of Earth here at 108 Reed Road, Sweet D, here in Buna, South Jersey, right outside of Island. Yeah. So we're open from Monday through Thursday from 9 to 9. Friday and Saturday we're open from 9 to 10. And Sunday we're open from 9 to 6. When you walk in the Taste of Earth, you have a lot of ways to place your order. We have the kiosk, you can come right up to the bud tenders. We also have the ATM here. We take debit cards and we also take cash. Here at Taste of Earth, we got a lot of exclusive products. We got that Gilly Galaxy, we got that Benny the Butcher collab, we got Full Tilt, and we got the Niche. You walk in the Taste of Earth, you're gonna meet some friendly staffs here. They've been here since day one, right? We're working on going into a whole year. This place being open, so if you step in here, you'll see the same faces since day one. That means a lot to us. They're very knowledgeable. They'll teach you about the terps. They'll teach you about anything you ask, right? We're going to get you to what you need. My pops is a disabled veteran, and we give 20% off to all the veterans, every day, not just one day of the week. So we take care of our veterans. So when you're in Buna, come check out Taste of Earth.
Yeah, this is your man Kilogram, and I'm with my man X, and guess what? I'm in Buna today. But listen, if you heard this promo on You Better Not Lie podcast, and you come in the store and see my man X, guess what you get? $10 off. You co-signing that, X?
$10.
We gone.
Let's go, baby.
And it's basically, it's one-on-one, interviews.
Yeah.
And these interviews are everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. So it's like, man, oh, okay. Now that I see, it's like, all right, just stay ready. Stay ready, so you ain't gotta get ready. Because for some of these newer artists, they gonna have to readjust how they move because of the speed that things are going.
That's a fact.
Right? You can't be so standoffish with like, hey, you might have to pull up to somebody's house. You might have to pull up, to a building where y'all don't know where y'all at. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be ready because these are the outlets. You know what I'm saying? That aren't controlled because ain't nobody, the people, the owners, the CEOs, the ones that putting the money. You're putting the money behind your own thing, your time, your energy. Can't nobody control your stuff.
No,
right? So you in full control, and they can't get through your. They can't walk through your gate.
Nah, can't. And that's crazy how you said that, because I know you said that nowadays. You said back in the day you didn't like how people controlled the game, and on Big Facts you was absolutely right. When everybody in the room at Big Facts maybe didn't understand what you were saying, when you were saying basically like it was certain people that had the light on them and that could push the buttons. Everybody didn't have a voice. It was like 5 families: Bad Boy, Cash Money, Jay-Z, maybe Hot 97 and something else.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and you was
Rob
out of here.
Davis. Huh?
You was out of here.
Yeah. That's
They
it.
pushed one button.
If they gave you the nod, you going through what is known as the machine. That's what you was trying to say.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here like this. Everybody in the room, because what's my man name? The DJ on Big
Scream.
He was like, he had his eyes in the air like, I'm trying to figure out. But I'm like, he's saying that it was certain mother effers that could push the buttons to make it happen. If you didn't have that, you ran in place.
That you was the hamster on the wheel, but you said it, and I wish I had that word then. It's called the machine. They call it machine. They be like, do you have a record? What's the record? What's the record? Give us the record.
Right.
And we gonna put the record in the machine.
That's
like,
it.
What is the machine, bro?
The machine is the assembly line of everybody whose palms getting greased.
See, you speaking the language. You speaking the language.
I'm up here, man. I'm up north. It's when they use the word machine, it's not really a machine. It's just people in that call log that's taking payola.
They on regular payments.
No, it's a phone call. Hey, yo, I'm about to send the hoodfigga over. I got you. But it wasn't no cash app. We met at Philippe's or Noble, and the envelope came under the table.
Got you. That's real.
Look, you're on by 6. It'll be played by 6 p.m. tonight.
Right.
Once I took the envelope, get them on. That Gorilla Zoe, get it on. And that's station to station to station and media outlets, whether it's 106 in Park, VH1, you name it.
Got you.
That's the machine.
The machine. So the machine is not the machine no more because everybody got their own ownership.
Now, payola doesn't exist anymore. Now, there's still a few gatekeepers now. Now, no disrespect, YouTube has become a gatekeeper.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Shadow banning. Not letting you get too bigger than the program. You start doing hundreds of thousands of views. They got people up there that can push the buttons to take you out the algorithm and slow you down.
Hey, I'm saying, nobody's bigger than the program.
My office hours are from 9 to 5. Didn't Big Red tell you that? That's what you were saying. They didn't get it. Now Black got it. He got it.
He got it more than how I was trying to say it. I didn't say it right.
Right. You ain't say, because they was trying to figure out where you was coming from, but I had to process it, and I said he was. You see, you were part of the regimen of music where the artist was the lowest on the totem pole.
Yeah.
So the way they kept the artist broke, they gave you less information.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The manager got the call from the label. The manager then called the road manager. The road manager then called makeup and wardrobe.
Yeah.
Makeup and wardrobe then called your cousin.
Everybody know except for you.
And they told they told the cousin to pick you up, take you to Lennox Mall, get some clothes, and just be at the fucking video shoot.
Yeah, and you don't even know that. You wake up, somebody waking you up, you're like, what's up, bro? Hey, get up. Look. Woo. We gotta go. Huh? Where we going? You got that, and the third, bro. What I'm wearing, don't worry about it. I got you. We gonna stop over. Woo. But the people at the store are already waiting for you.
And they got your sizes too. They got your outfit.
Yeah, and it's a blessing, but it's like once you pull out of that, it's like, hey, hold on. I gotta figure all this stuff out.
But guess what though? It was a blessing, but the curse was you didn't know you was paying for all them services.
Boy, when you get that thing at the end of the month, hey, listen, bro, you want to see, I think this might have been the most confused I've been
Yeah.
in my life. I'm running around talking about every day we doing. So it's 2,500, 1,500 people, 1,000 people, 3,000 people. It's after parties. It's all kind of stuff every night, every day, every day. It's been 3 months. Hand me a bill. I'm talking about the numbers was high six figures, down to 7 figures. But at the end of it, it was red. It was like, oh, you made 700,000, but you owe 160. Like what?
Yeah.
How I make this? How I owe that? Man, where is this at?
Yeah, because the artists, see, you don't understand that all the champagne being popped
Boy,
is
you
on your
reading my
tag.
brain.
That's Gorilla Zoe tag.
You reading my brain, bro. I'm looking at you like, man, you remember the 5 bottles of Paris away? Remember that
Right.
that one girl that said that she wanted to fly out? Remember that? Hey, man. I didn't know I was. Yeah, you
Right.
paying for this.
Right. That's where the word recoup your budget came from.
Yeah, well, I get that. My thing was that was coming out of my show money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the stuff that would be coming out of a budget was coming directly out of my show money.
Wow.
So that made me pull back. I had to assess, like, okay, I'm not rolling with this many people no more. I
Right.
don't need 3 security guards. Maybe I just need 1 and a road manager and a DJ. Because
Right.
why am I paying for 7 rooms? Why am I paying for
Yeah.
why you know what I'm saying? Not saying that I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to, have a good time with my brothers, but
Right.
it might be a little excessive.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So you was part of that old regiment of being signed. See, a lot of people didn't know that when you got signed in the hood, everybody thought you just got a blank $1 million check. You got the jewelry, you got the cars, the women, you got the condo, you with Puff. They like this. He that nigga. But you don't
You
understand.
get it, but they don't understand it.
No. The art, it's sad, and that's why I said that nowadays with streaming, with podcasts, artists are taking advantage of being a boss now.
Yeah.
Getting, not breaking down $10 off the CD. They actually getting the $10. When you were signed, y'all was getting 35 cents a CD, and it was $15.99. Y'all might have been getting 88 cents off of a $15 CD.
Wow.
When you look at that, you got to sell trunk loads of millions of records just to see a little bit of money. So if you got 50,000 fans and you on E1 and you got and you making and you getting the whole $10 off of those 50,000 fans, that's more money than being signed to a major.
You're right. You're right. I think I wasn't able to take advantage of it, but I know that a lot of artists that was already CEOs of their own smaller labels, they went over to E1 and they racked up.
They racked up. And for you having a hit single, how would that make you feel? Like, my shit everywhere, and I I don't got gas in my car.
Right.
You know
It
what
was
I
a
mean?
lot. It was a lot of times that I just I had to I had to stick with the faith and understanding that everything isn't for everybody, and
Right.
don't look at the next man pocket. So don't listen to what everybody say, because you're doing better than you was,
That's true.
and you able to keep doing it. So
Yeah.
just keep the faith, keep working,
Right.
and keep being you.
Yeah. Now, with the money that you did make, were you able to change a few lives of people that was around you, like your mom, your brothers, father,
I,
anything, your kids? Like,
yeah,
did they
yeah,
have
yeah.
somewhat of a comfortable lifestyle?
I was able to be the best father I could be.
Nice.
Um, I was able to do some things for a lot of people that I ran into, and the biggest thing was the name that entity of Gorilla Zoe was able to assist other artists in getting in the game.
Nice.
So that was the biggest thing. I was able to be. It's a double-edged sword. I was able to be used.
Yeah. I mean, as long as they use you for good, it's all good.
It's all good. And
now I see in the Lost video, your right hand man right behind over your shoulder was Rick Ross, man. Like, was that an organic relationship, or was that just industry?
It became organic. It's family.
Okay, that's dope. Okay.
Okay. On this journey, this beautiful thing, this beautiful journey, you end up, you meet a lot of people,
right?
And you if you're blessed enough, you run into family.
Nice. Yeah, and that's not always the case in this game. Once you're not hot no more, your records ain't popping, people stop answering the phone. Did you ever go through that?
Yeah. For a long time.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? Having family in this game has been very important to me. It was the only thing. God and family was the only thing that kept me sustained.
Right. Now, is it true that with music you go so high up the ladder? Your phone ringing every day. You got to go to Double XL. You got to be on the radio. You got to get a hot 103 in Atlanta. You got to be here. You got to take a flight here. And then when all of that stops, does depression set in? Does reality set in? Do you feel like, damn, like I was just on top now?
Yeah, well, for me, I never got into that mode of superstar. I never hit a ceiling. So I've been just kind of like steadily pacing the whole time.
It didn't feel like that from where I'm from. We was watching your video in the projects. We in the projects watching you riding around with the bad chicks.
But guess what? Guess what? While y'all watch me, I was going back to the apartment.
Yo, there's no way all them hot girls that you had in the corner store.
I didn't know who them folks was.
Listen,
I don't know who
as a kid, you know what I'm saying? As a kid, I'm saying this. He taking her home tonight. She going to his hotel room. He got her. He already had her. You know what I mean? He probably messed with all of them. The ones.
See, that's the game. That's the game, right? Because I remember, I was like, man, bro. I remember asking, like, bro, when I'm gonna start getting these you know what I'm saying? Cause they come, they do their thing, they know,
right.
You know what I'm saying? They know all the fellas, but they don't really, they just, you know what I'm saying? They look bro me. It's like, yo, yeah, we here for your video shoot, little bro.
Little bro.
That's how it was, bro. These girls already been in the game. They've been in these do videos and these do videos. They already know everybody.
Right,
so when you come in, it's like, shit, this the next one we pushing. They part of the machine.
Look, the machine.
They part of the machine, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna name this interview. This is gonna be called The Machine because we just exposed it. So even the part of the machine is even sending the women as props.
Yeah, but they smart and they got their own because they part of the machine.
That's right.
They part of the machine.
They train. Don't give them no pussy. Don't give them your phone number. Just go stand next to them and look cute until we say cut.
Even in the club, bro. Even when you show up to the clubs, it be like certain girls already waiting. Yeah, they know it's like they had the whole game. It's a game. It's a machine. It's a machine.
You are educating a lot of these youngins right now because a lot of these youngins are signing 360 deals. They taking the first thing you throw at them. They're not looking at contracts. They're not getting lawyers. And you're somebody that came before them to say, hey, independent is the way. I've been at the bottom of the totem pole, but I was famous. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I've been at the foggy bottom.
Right.
It's foggy. You can't
Right.
see. Look, just because you're at that bottom, bro, take your time or take your energy and reach up, bro. Because you got brothers like this who can help try to get on somebody's podcast.
That's
Try
yeah.
for real, for real. I mean, this is the way, and this is a way.
It
You know
is a
what I'm
way.
saying? This is the way.
This is the
Like
new
literally.
way. Yeah, I
You see
encourage a
this
lot
right
of
here?
brothers.
Right now, I'm going through this. I'm going through his portal
Right.
to talk to y'all.
Right. Nah, that's dope. And how has fatherhood changed your perspective on how you create your music now?
I was a father before I was a rapper.
Okay.
So, like I said, I was just able to I was able to what's the word for, I want to say the right word. I was able to your environment, adjust to my environment, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You was able to adapt.
Adapt. I was able to adapt. So being a father, it's a it's a touchy situation, especially when you're a black man.
Right.
Um, you gotta be you gotta be safe and dangerous. That's
That's
a
true.
crazy line to walk.
Yeah.
Because if you ain't dangerous, then you can't protect anybody. But if you're too loud and too dangerous, the machine will get you out the way.
That's a fact. Yeah. You got to walk that fine line.
Yeah.
And it goes back to what they say: be a gangster and a gentleman at the same time.
You got some words, bro.
I'm not going to take that as credit. That's from Styles P. That's down with the Locks. He had an
Yeah.
album out called "Gangster and the Gentleman," and I think that when he came up with that, he means that he represents both. You know what I'm saying?
The two
See,
G's.
yeah. See, a gangster to me is a guy that can live in the projects, walk past all the drug dealers from his job, from coming from a 9 to 5,
Yeah.
go upstairs and put a steak on the table in front of his kids. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
That's
That's
gangster.
gangster.
Because his whole walk is nothing but temptation. There's people out there selling drugs, he could take a pack. There's people out there saying, hey, here's a gun, we could go rob somebody. But he decided to live in a dangerous environment, but do the right thing. That's gangster because you can't be swayed. You know what I'm saying? When I tell you this conversation was ordained.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm bugging out one day. I see you followed me. I'm like, yo, the legend followed me. Like you hit follow. I don't know if you see.
I went and looked at your page and looked at what you was doing. I was like, this a brother I need to follow.
Listen, when I tell you, I called everybody, and I'm humble enough to say it. I said, yo, Gorilla Zoe just filed. I'm gonna make sure his page ain't fake. This is the Gorilla Zoe. This is hoodfigga Gorilla Zoe. And listen, when I tell you, man, I'm humbled, legend, that you would even follow me and just tap into what I'm doing, because at the end of the day, I'm good at what I do, and I love what you're doing, bro.
Hey,
I
I'm
really
gonna tell
do.
y'all something. When he say he good at what he does, I'm gonna double down and say he really can't speak on how good he is at what he does.
Okay, I got one more. I got one more question for you, man. I like what you said on Dirty Glove Bastard. He gave you your flowers, saying that a lot of artists have evolved from your sound, from your voice, from the record hoodfigga, and just the stuff that you're talking about that. And you decided to downplay it and say, you know what? I'll accept it, but that's the fabric in the DNA of Atlanta. So what you hear today, what I put down, this is just what's going on in Atlanta. They just following tradition.
Yeah, yeah,
So, like, I thought that was like the perfect way to describe it, because even when you go back and listen to Hoodfigga, it's you close your eyes and you picture yourself being in the trap in Atlanta or being in Magic City. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You embodied that in that one record. You know what I'm saying? And it's like today, Atlanta is still driving that sound home where, it's about getting money, pretty women, being in the streets, flossing, doing your big one. So how has Atlanta evolved today? Do you think that they're doing things different, or you kind of see like, they still sticking to tradition? What you think?
Atlanta is still evolving.
Right.
It's a traditional evolution, meaning it ain't gonna change because there
Right.
is a foundation.
Okay.
There's a foundation of alienism
Nice.
that's there. But in order for it to maintain its prominence,
Yeah.
it must evolve, and evolution needs young blood.
That's true.
So that's why you know what I'm saying. If anybody be like, "Oh, Atlanta is different," like of course is different. Everything
Yeah.
is different. Everything is different. So that's a good thing. I think me saying it that were you saying that
The
what
DNA, the fabric. Yeah.
it's it's beyond me.
Right.
Meaning like there's a line, bro. I come from a line. That's a line, like, and I can't even explain. If you get it, you get it. I mean, not you, but
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. You talking about in general. If you get it, you get it. You don't, you don't.
yeah,
Yeah.
I come from a line of whatever it is, it's serious. And if
Right.
you in it, you gotta you gotta pick your own wood up and walk with it. So
Yeah. All right. So listen, man. My last question I wanted to ask you. Unfortunate, man. Like your legacy will always go down in history being part of a record label, being part of Bad Boy South.
yeah,
Biggie was Bad Boy North, Mace was Bad Boy North, you're Bad Boy South. Y'all all inadvertently were connected to Diddy.
yeah.
How did you feel seeing what transpired in the media with Diddy? And what's your take on that?
Um I hate to see anybody's downfall. Because when you know pain, you don't wish that upon nobody. And most people wouldn't understand the level of pressure, the amount of weight he was able to carry as far as what he was carrying to be Diddy, and the amount of pressure that came with when big things fall, they fall hard. And I wouldn't wish that or want that for anybody.
Right.
I can't and I'm thankful I can't call any judgment on bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't privy to certain levels of life yet. So I can't say that, I can say I went to New Year's party, but I never been in the house. You know, like you know what I'm saying? Everybody was most people at the parties were in the yard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we were dancing in the yard and shit. You had to be somebody to like you walk into the house where the
Right.
food was at and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I wasn't nobody. I'm just,
Yeah.
it's level. It's always levels. So if I don't know what bro had going on, who he upset or what he did, but
Right.
if it happened, whatever terrible happened, I can't call judgment on it, and I hate that for him, and I hate it for anybody that it affected.
Yeah. Did during your time with Bad Boy, did Puff give? Is there anything that any type of advice that he gave you? Like if you was privy to be one-on-one with him, like driving in the car, did
I
he ever
was.
drop some game on you?
No, Puff just asked me a lot of questions.
Okay, give me an example. Like what? Like
Um,
anything you remember?
yeah, I do. I was playing the album for him before he
Right.
dropped. He wanted to hear it,
Okay.
and him and Cassie was in the front. I was in the back, and he was, no, if he was driving or we had a driver, I can't remember.
Right.
But he was like, hey, who you think will win that win the thing between Ross and 50?
Right.
And at the time, you know what I'm saying, I was like, I ain't know nothing about Ross winning, you know what I'm saying, battles or nothing, you know what I'm saying, but I had seen 50 crush.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Right.
I was like, man, I think 50 going.
Right.
Gonna win because I didn't know. I just didn't know. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But yeah, that was a big question. He like
Right.
really wanted to know what I thought. And then
Yeah. Yeah.
he would ask me just ask me stuff. It's crazy because I go back to the questions. It'd be like a podcast, like how you
Right.
ask
It's
me.
like this. It's like this.
He'll you know what I'm saying? He'll ask questions. But yeah, he didn't really give me no game in there.
All right. Okay. Well, listen, man. Listen, I want to tell you, man. You hit the 3 at the buzzer, man. You gave me a great interview. And listen, man, I'm gonna be in Atlanta because I'm gonna be doing Beehive show with Turk in a couple weeks.
Wow.
So when I come down there, man, I'm gonna call you. We gotta look. I know you don't drink, but we gotta get a soda, a ginger ale, or something.
Come on, bro. Come on.
But when I come down there, I got some partners in Lil Burn.
Okay.
So that's where I'm gonna be. So I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna shoot you an inbox and tell you
I'll come up and see you. I'll come up and see you.
Man, listen, I would love that, man. I thank you for the interview. I'm gonna chop and bag it, and I'm gonna start sharing the clips online, right?
Okay.
So if you can, you can
Come on,
collab with a couple.
you know how it go. Let's go.
Yeah, but listen, thank you for your time, legend. And listen, before we leave, let people know what's coming out. You got to let them know where they can buy it, where they can find the music.
Okay, all right. So everywhere you can find me everywhere at Gorilla Zoe. Don't Feed the Animals. Forever is dropping after Welcome to the Zoo 2.
Right.
And then that's gonna be leading into Incarnation, and following that up will be Touch the World.
And any features from your homeboys, any of your industry friends, did they pop up, give you some verses?
Yeah, we got some features
Okay.
for some good guys. So
Nice.
make sure y'all check it out and be ready for it.
All right, this is You Better Not Lie podcast. That's my man Gorilla Zoe, SWAT's finest, and we gone.
Gone.
Salute.